In the mid-90s, just after the Soviet Union fell, a lot of secrets sat waiting to be revealed. Disturbing secrets. Terrible secrets. The CIA had itself field day after field day. And that there was how William Judd, or as the locals knew him, Sir Yorsa, wound up here, talking on a sat phone. "Alright," he sighed. "Listen, Yuri, it all seems a little out there, even for me, but I trust you." He didn't, of course, but Yuri worked out of some secret science facility in the middle of Siberia, so he was the best link Bill had. Honestly, Bill had better things to do than chase Cold War rumours. Hell, his friends, Barbara and Frank, were having a baby, goddammit. He should be there helping pick up baby clothes. But here he was, chatting with Yuri about super soldiers.
"Right. Now, just to get this cleared up, you know what will happen if you're caught, right?"
Bill sure knew. The newly formed FSK had those secret prisons. Enough. Alright. Once you're in, leave the package where I showed you, okay? Once we're done, we'll secure your passage to the west. Was he being watched? So, this is our current lineup. Security Agent Malparido explained, pausing the tape. She clicked the first slide. In Delaware, there's rumors of a new terrorist group led by somebody called Emperor. She clicked the slide again. This is the logo of a group called State. They were the police force of the Maryland region before we came, and were spotted in the shopping mall shootout last week. Malpar's underlings nodded. They were gone to educate the militia on their assignments. These next four are more local heroes. She clicked the slide once again. Thomas Steinberg, William Judd, the one in the video. Click. Barbara Steinberg, believed to be the mother of Thomas. Seems the rotten rata fruit doesn't fall far from the tree. These three are believed to be psychotic and are considered extremely dangerous. Barbara walked into an interior outpost with a rock thrower, crude explosives, and a wood-cutting tool. She played a video. It was footage of Mama Steinberg chainsawing an interior agent in half. She walked out. None of our girls did. Worst part is, nobody knows where she is. Now, William Judd. Malpar took a deep breath. Don't let his age fool you. This man is a trained killer. She showed the images of Interior Agent Shervas hanging, mutilated, from a mall mezzanine. He was originally a soldier in the Vietnam War. She sent each officer a data file on Nam, before quickly becoming an intelligence, black ops and, well, spy work agent. He's often seen with Thomas Steinberg. She played footage of Steinberg gouging out the warden's eyes at the Site-7 prison, and the subsequent helicopter escape. Luckily, we believe countless close calls and narrow escapes have caused him to start relying on his luck. Far too often he's evaded us due to sheer chance. Now our solace with Judd and Steinberg the Younger is that we know where they are. She sent each agent a map of Western Maryland. She clicked the slide once again. It showed a blacked out picture. All the data fields are marked with question marks. Not so for the toy maker. Real name, unknown. Location, psychological profile, unknown. All we have is his handiwork. He is a weapons maker. She pulled up images of mortars embossed with a stylized logo, a small stuffed bear in his alias. Then the screen shorted out. "Got this damn screen!" Malparido snapped. She smacked the screen a few times. "Shake it," someone said. One of the humans showed me a trick. Up, up, down, left, right, shimmy jiggle, left, left, shimmy. Malpar did what she was told, shaking the screen like a bottle of sparkling blue grail at a party. "Not so hard," someone else said. "Just let the human do it." Malpar called in the janitor and had her student repeat the instructions. The human gently jiggled the screen. It quickly came back on. See? Softly. Outside the governess's mansion, military advisor Rishi Kosmanos got out of the transport in the parking lot. She took a deep breath. At least this governess wasn't trying to burn everything to the ground. Once she was ready, she walked towards the front door. And was immediately on the ground, ears ringing. She felt as if the explosion had given her a full-body punch that left her liquefied. A fireball rose high into the sky, and was immediately darkening to smoke above the mutilated structure. The bomb blaster ripped through the mansion so hard that the front collapsed, raining dust and debris on Rishi. She lay there, unable to move or hear, or even see anything, buried in the house as she was. And to think everyone was all excited about the sex planet. Rishi was trapped in that tornado of pain and terror and claustrophobia for goddess knew how long, before light poured in. In the harsh midday light, Rishi saw rescue crews standing above her. The last thing she remembered before passing out was the rescue teams loading her onto a stretcher and shooting her up with something good. When Commander Rishi Kosmanos came to, she was in a hospital bed. She looked down. Tubes and whatnot snaked in and out beneath the thin hospital blanket. "Well, fuck," she rasped. Someone outside must have heard her. A tiny male nurse bustled in. Well, at least he was cute. It didn't make the whole rotten day better, but at least it was something that didn't completely suck. "Ah, Miss Cosmonos," he said coldly. "You're awake. I'm your attending physician, Dr. Cabron." "Ah, doctor then, not nurse. Quite a bombing you survived, isn't it? Lucky, lucky. I would advise not doing that again." Oh, like Rishi Cosmonos even wanted to have a house dropped on her once. The doctor bustled around doing this test and administering that treatment before he finally left her alone again. She reached around for her Omnipad before opening the cryptogram chat app. Agent Nineveh had installed it on her pad. Once online and secure, she called up her assets. "Agent Nineveh? Agent Tanu?" "Empress above! Sorry, Commander Rishi!" Tanu gasped. "You look like shit." The tiny male seemed to be trying to make sense of her injuries. "Sorry." He didn't seem sorry. "Be nice, Tanu," Nineveh said. "Now, Commander, can you tell us exactly what happened?" "Don't know what else there is to tell. I was walking in. Boom! Front of the house went down." Nineveh was checking something. "Yeah, they've already filed the incident and assigned agents to investigate, but... oh, they've earmarked this for tons of bureaucratic nonsense. It could take months to get through that red tape. Oh, and evidence has already disappeared." "Of course it has," Tanu sniffed. "That's a classic cover-up, Commander. Though I do have a hard time believing they'd assassinate a governess, or any government official. Or even, dare I say, because that level of collateral damage to get someone like you. No offense, Commander." "Let me put it this way," Nineveh added. "If the Interior is involved with this at all, something really bad is going on. Hold on, gotta go." Nineveh's screen blooped off. "I should probably go too." Tanu reached towards the camera before his screen also turned off. Rishi was alone once again. To use a human expression, "Fuck me," Rishi moaned. She could feel the tears welling in her eyes. "You said it, sister." Fucking shit. An over-enthusiastic Marine thought Rishi was out for a good fuck. Uncle Bo and I had been driving for a good 3 hours by the time we stopped. The cops had patched up my hand best they could following the end of the shoot-touch in the mall, but that had basically been them stitching up the skin and tying it off. The stitches had busted, and the cord tying off my hand had stopped most of the bleeding, but it still hurt like, well, a hand that had been ripped in half. So now we were pulling over to deal with that. Correction, Uncle Bill was pulling over. I was dealing with it in the way that only someone with a life like mine would think to do. I reached in the back of the truck and pulled out a hammer. I couldn't believe I was about to do this. Robbing a vet's office of painkillers wasn't just a stupid idea. It was like trashy or something. Whatever. I smashed out a window. In the only 3 AM light. I was sure nobody saw me, but I still wanted this done quick. I climbed in, looking for a supply closet or some bingo. It was just a closet with a padlock. God bless these tiny small-town doctors' offices. The lock I smashed open. I was here to be quick, not clean. Let's see now. Opiates? Ah, yes. Hydrocodone. That seemed useful. I pocketed the bottle, along with some ketamine and tramadol. The last one came in a bottle that said it was a painkiller, so I assumed it was good. That was when I felt something press against my neck. It felt like a gun. Then the lights went on. "What are you doing?" the lady holding the gun demanded. In the dim light I saw a rather hot doctor lady. Coffee brown skin, jet black hair, almond-shaped eyes. I dropped the bottles. She picked one up. "You know this is for dogs, you stupid motherfucker." "Right now, I don't care." She must have seen my hand because she put the gun down. "Oh my god, let me see that." She grabbed the wad of bloody bandages on the end of my wrist and yanked it towards her. "Ah," I suggested. "Ow, ow." She undid the bandages. Jesus Christ, who the fuck? How did this happen? "Got in a fight," I admitted. It wasn't exactly wrong. "Hell of a fight." She dragged me over to a table and pulled up a chair. "Sit." I sat down. Miss Doctor Lady got her tools. "Alright, I'm going to give you some painkillers now, okay? Tramadol, I want you to stay talking." She shot me up and got to work, poking at the insides of my hand, occasionally picking something out and dropping it on a tray. "Quick question," the Doctor Lady said. "You obviously didn't expect to run into me, so, like, what were you planning? Steal my drugs and make a run for it with one working hand? Go to the next hospital you found?" That kind of was the plan. "I thought so. I'm going to need to call a friend." She got on the phone. "Hey, Ox, it's Ali. We have a bit of a crisis at the clinic. How soon can you be in?" She hung up and sat down, getting back to work. The doctor lady, presumably Ali, poked something in my hand, making my fingers twitch. She repeated this exercise, making my other fingers twitch, but try as she might, my ring finger wouldn't move. "That is not good," she breathed. "What's not good?" I looked up. Standing in the door was the biggest man I had ever seen. Probably twice as short Vanti and twice as wide. This! Check out the hand! Dr. Ali moved to the side. Holy shit, but why a vet's office? Was this the Ox guy on the phone? Even the guy's voice was big. Caught him snooping in here, trying to steal our painkillers. Figured he'd been up to no good, so I'm trying to help the kid before he hurts himself more. Take a look. Think we can fix that tendon? She poked again, and Ox peered at the finger. I don't know. We can try, he said. But we may need to amputate. Prepping for surgery. I looked up. Wait, what?